Hey everyone, welcome back into the video. So the other day, Sony decided, or yesterday actually, Sony decided to put out this business strategy in terms of their PlayStation division, and the topic of PC and day-to-day came up, and as see by the tweet I Tom Warren who was covering it. This is what came from Herman Hulse, who is soon to be the new co-CEO of PlayStation. Herman Hulse, soon to be co-CEO of Sony's PlayStation business, addresses day one PC releases. Live service games will come day and date on PS5 and PC, but single-player narrative games on PC are designed to then entice PC owners to play sequels on a PlayStation console. And Tom also provided a clip from that where not taken entirely out of context. So let's watch the video.
Indeed, we are bringing our titles to the PC platform, and we have a dual approach here. On the live service side, we are releasing our titles simultaneously, so day and date on PlayStation 5 and PC. But with our tentpole titles, our single-player or narrative-driven titles that are, as you saw in the presentation, the backbone of what PlayStation Studios has delivered in recent years and in our history, we take a more strategic approach and we introduce our great franchises to new audiences, and we're finding new audiences that are potentially going to be very interested in playing, for example, sequels on the PlayStation platform. We have high hopes that we're actually able to bring new players into PlayStation at large, but into PlayStation platforms specifically. Actually, the same goes for the work that we do with extending our great properties onto other media, such as television series and film, for example, as you have seen with The Last of Us on HBO or Gran Turismo, the film, that brings in new players into our franchises as well.
You were just masturbating, weren't you?
What the fuck? No, you're a crazy bitch.
Oh, okay, Sony. Let's talk about this, okay? I'm sorry, but this is gonna blow up in your face because think about it. Why in the hell would PC gamers buy a console just to play a sequel to a game that's already gonna come to PC anyways? Because PC gamers are some of them most patient motherfuckers. Like, take me for instance. I waited 5 years to play Marvel Spider-Man when that came to PC, and it took what? And it took me what, like 6 years to play Horizon Zero Dawn, and then I obviously waited for Forbidden West to come to PC. I'm just saying. I mean, most recent instance, for example, right, is literally the Kingdom Hearts franchise is coming to Steam, where it's been on PC through the Epic Game Store for years now, and people do not give a single fuck about the Epic Game Store on PC. Most PC gamers do not give a fuck about it because like the Epic Game Store sucks ass compared to Steam, and people just use the Epic Game Store to get the free shit that Epic gives out. That's all the people, most people use the Epic Game Store for, myself included in that instance. So, and Sony really thinks people are gonna buy a console to play a sequel after they play a game on PC. Come on, that doesn't make any sense. It's gonna blow up in your face, and they wonder why some of their sales of PC games are lower than they expected. Because, well, when you have a strategy like this, like, why would PC gamers who are some of the most patient motherfuckers buy a console just to play one or two games? It doesn't make any sense. It's gonna blow up in their face. I'm not saying go day and date, like, maybe like a smaller gap, maybe like 1 year instead of instead of 2 to 4 years like it's been with some of their ports. Granted, like some of the ports are like really good, like Ghost of Tsushima, for instance. As you can see, I've been enjoying the hell out of Ghost of Tsushima because that game is truly fantastic. I'm really loving it, but at the same time, though, yeah, Sony, this ain't gonna work. It's not gonna work out. I think it's gonna blow up in your face, but now their live service games going day to day. Okay, I mean that this is most of this is like kind of old news. We kind of already knew this. It's just basically them just repeating what they've said in the past. Like where live service games, we've known for the past year or two that those games are going to be day to day on PC. We know that because live service games need the player base, need those player counts. So it makes complete sense for live service games to be a day to day. But single player games, okay, if you want to test people when it comes to day-and-day single player, you don't have to do it with your like big budget games. Do it like a smaller one, like an Astrobot or something, as a kind of a test run. See if it works out. And if it does, then go all out. And if it doesn't, just continue on this path you've been doing, Sony. It doesn't have to be one way or the other. I love how people seem to think that it's going to kill the console. I mean, I guess, but people point to Xbox, but Xbox's problem was way more than just day one on PC. I guess you could argue that maybe it was part of that, but at the same time, though, Xbox had way more problems than day one on PC. Like, come on. Way more problems. Way more. A countless lists of how Xbox is screwed up. And that's what made them get into the situation they're in. Way more problems. Like, come on. It's not the same. It's not. I'm going day to day on PC is not going to kill the PlayStation console. What I truly think this is, hear me out. I think this is Sony trying to appease the console warriors who are no doubt going to cry that if Sony goes day to day on PC, which they will eventually. When though, I don't know. I've said time and time again. The writing's on the wall. Hence, especially considering that they literally are trying to put PSN on PC. I'm just saying. The writing's on the wall. When it happens, I don't know. I'm not going to make a prediction. But, hey, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong, But I don't think I am about them going day to day on PC for the single player stuff. I think it will happen eventually. Eventually, they will change their mind and actually do it. Just saying. But that's all I gotta say on this topic. What do you guys think of this news? Let me down in the comment section below. And if you like the button, hit the like button, and I'll see you on the next video. Till then, have a good one.